our channel, A Trade of View. I'm your girl, A-Marie.
And I'm one.
And today's session, we're going to be talking about social media. But before we start our social media discussion, we haven't really had a chance to have a catch up, have a break, take a breath and breathe, and speak to you about Miss Rona, honey, because Miss Rona been in these streets.
Let's not talk about the Rona, honey.
And lockdown, so we just want to check, make sure everyone's good, taking care of themselves. We've been self-isolating for like 3 months. Like, I have not even been to town in 3 months. Like, I'll be in my house.
It's not that bad.
Working from home. So, just a quick catch up. What's it been like for you in quarantine?
At first, I'm not even gonna lie, I was not here for it. Like, it was so distressing, as in, when all your restrictions are gone, it's just like, well, what am I supposed to do now? Or you wake up, because I'm working from home as well. Wake up, work from home, can't go out. Supposedly, can't go out, can't do anything. So you're stuck in the same couple rooms, 24/7, going on months and months and months. You get a bit crazy. So I try and do something to occupy my mind. But at first, it was horrible, man. And
Mentally draining.
yeah.
It's a lot. We don't want to dwell on Miss Rona. It's not like we don't want to talk about it, but it's just like, drains you. Like, there's so much going on. So we did want to touch on it, and so it didn't come across like we was brushing past it, because obviously we know it's going on.
We live through it too.
We're in it. We're still living in it. So we did want to acknowledge it.
But we can talk about the positives of it. So
positively, what I've gained from being in lockdown is I've learnt to love myself more, embrace my flaws, my body. I've learnt to love my little petite physique and just embrace what I have instead of more about me not being fit and having a big booty and my stretch marks.
What's the word? Concentrating on the positives rather than the negatives.
And like not wearing makeup that much and not really care. Like, I'm working from home. I've been on camera in meetings with like my headscarf, my tired, like, you know, no makeup. I know that.
Took it all the way there.
I took it all the way there. Like, I'm just like some lip gloss, made some lipsticks now, because I'm just like, you know what?
I have enjoyed not putting on no makeup. Like, I only wear makeup for this. I run sharp, I don't care. If I see somebody, I don't care anymore. It's just
being comfortable with you as you are. Hence our last video, self-love.
I think I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been trying to keep my mind occupied because I get bored easily. So I've been doing crafting, drawing, exercising, keeping in touch with everybody, like long distance and stuff, video calls. And there's a lot of video calling going on in the beginning, a lot. But just keeping my mind constantly moving. That's how I kind of got through it. That's the positives. Learning loads of stuff about myself as well. Okay, so one of the things that I like about social media is the fact that you can still connect with people that you're not necessarily in the same house with or the same area with. So, as we were saying, being able to video chat, because before it would just be over WhatsApp, but now you've got the streams like Instagram and Facebook where you can do your video calling and stuff. So if they're not around,
is WhatsApp considered social media?
I'd say more of a messaging platform than because we don't really, although we've got our display pictures.
Even though you can do because you do the same thing. You post statuses like Facebook, you share stories like Instagram and Facebook.
I would class that as social media.
But it's not. It's only
limited. But that's the same with your friends.
But
because then you limit what. So I think it's a form of social media.
Because you're still sharing a lot of stuff rather than just a text and a call.
Yeah.
So I suppose
Well, you're sharing media socially, ain't you? So,
yeah.
It's true.
Okay,
Dropping them gems.
Yeah. So I like that. I like that it's now on the platforms as well. And there's been a lot of quarantine radio shows, stuff like that. Like, you've got the DJs doing it, the presenters, comedians.
Versus with Beanie Man and Bounty Killer was Sorry, who knew you could get virtually lit like that?
I know, it was mad.
I watched it a good 3-4 times to see my bedroom like, whoa!
See, another thing, through social media, we've been able to have parties by ourselves, but with other people at the same time, in the comfort of your own home. You don't have to worry about your foot bunnying you in a dance. You don't have to worry about a man that wants to buy you a drink and then dance with you whole night. You're good. So, yeah, so that's what I like about social media. One of the aspects of social media that I like, anyway.
That's what I was going to talk about, like, what's your opinion on social media? Yeah.
Well, I think social media has been the most entertaining thing during Corona.
Definitely.
I think people do watch television, they do watch... I think people now are more interested in social media than television.
I think so. Because I don't really watch TV like that, but I will tune in on a show that's been broadcast on Instagram.
I watch YouTube and I watch, like, but I don't really watch TV like normal TV. Do you feel like people are dependent on social media, especially now more than ever? But in general, do you just like feel like people are dependent on it?
I think it's got to a point where, for certain things, yeah, like for approval, they're dependent on it. As in
validation.
Yeah.
Like doing things for likes and
even though you'll get a good view, because if it hasn't got enough, they'll take it down, or those things they're definitely dependent on.
Or, you know what, I like to give myself like social media breaks, you know, I ain't even properly
Which
like
is
that
very healthy.
on social media. But if I feel like I'm doing too much or I'm seeking approval or validation, I will check myself and I'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna come off for like 2 weeks,
It's true. And
a week, because I don't want to be dependent on it, and I don't want to be dependent on people's likes or anything validating who I am because they don't like my picture. Like, I post what I post because I like it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if one person likes it or 2 people.
Yeah.
Like,
You're just happy to put it out there because it's what you want to do.
I got posts there with like 9 likes, 10. It's still there because I
still
like that
it.
picture.
Yeah.
You might not like it, but I like how I look. But I feel like a lot of people, like you say, they post things
and take them down when they don't get a certain amount.
Because like that drives them, that fuels them. I mean, we come from a different generation. We're 80s babies, so when internet, like I posted that meme a few days ago, like with the last generation to play outside. Like they don't know about Sega Mega Station. They don't know about
Sega Mega Drive.
they don't know about that.
Nintendo 64.
And playing outside,
Playing
you know.
outside,
they didn't experience that. We never had the internet, so we had to do, and we had channel 1 to 4. So we didn't even have 5.
My little sister was saying that. She's like, I'm actually the generation that we've been through everything. I was like, nope, wait, we are, because we didn't have computers and then we came into computers. I said, when you was born, computers were there. So
we're the millennial.
Millennial.
That one.
That word.
We getting old now, but it depends on what end of it. If you was at early the 80s or like later or mid 80s, but you know what I'm saying.
We've been through it all.
So when the internet came, we was at the beginning of it, and we was at the age that these kids, like these teenagers and young people are. That was us then. We was like teenagers, and then we was like in our early 20s. So it's like we already experienced it. Like when Facebook came out, and I was like, I don't know how to use. Like MySpace. I remember the first time I was like, what is social media? Because before it was all when when the internet came out. When the internet came out, it was only like for business websites, basically. If you had a business for your company, that's who was using the World Wide. And we didn't even call it the internet. We used to call it the World Wide Web. It was called the World Wide Web. No one referred to it as the internet.
No. You used it to search information. You used it for business contact details.
I don't even know if Google was there. Like, I don't remember. It was just businesses.
Yeah.
And then
we had dial-up. It wasn't straightforward. You had to wait.
I didn't remember how it worked because I never had it in my house.
It wasn't.
We had it at school. We didn't have that. Okay, see how they were living. So then we had MSN, but the first site I was on was High Five. Like, probably you won't even know High Five.
I remember.
But High Five, that was the
Facebook, High Five, MSN.
High Five, MSN, Facebook.
And then BB came out.
Yeah.
Then
Listen, you have to finish your college, whatever, run home after college to go on your computer, your big old TV computer, jump onto MSN and start messaging people. You could post the picture in MSN.
It's mad.
For yous that don't know what MSN is, it's basically like, what's it like? Is it like Snapchat, but not as...
I would say
without
it's a
the pictures.
computer version of WhatsApp.
Yeah,
it's a complete version, because you could post pictures, but you couldn't really video call.
But it's like it was an instant messaging.
It was
like you know when you see those
messaging.
80s movies and somebody
Yeah.
writes something and then somebody writes something back, you literally see the...
And you have all the little faces at the
Yeah, so
side.
you had the emojis as well.
And we had like the little emojis and stuff. MSN was lit, yo.
I still love, you know when you could design your page and you put your picture on the background and...
I love that on Facebook and MySpace. MySpace, I was popping, honey. I was popping.
MySpace.
I wasn't even an artist, because that was originally for artists. I was...
What?
MySpace.
Was it?
Yeah, it was originally for
thought it was
artists.
a
Yeah,
standard.
like if you're an artist and do music and stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was for artists, but I thought it was for anyone as well. I mean, a lot of people...
I think that's how it
A lot of
started off.
people made themselves celebrities on MySpace.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
That's what they're doing now on Insta too,
Yeah,
so...
well, there you go. So that was the
It's just
first.
coming around full circle, but more advanced.
Yeah, now it's more advanced. Yeah.
Social media has like so many outlets and avenues. You can be a business person on there. You can be dating on social media. You can also be a fraud and be a catfish and live your fake lifestyle, because we know people be living their
Somebody living my best life.
their champagne lifestyle on a Lamborghini budget, and you have stalkers and crazy people
That's what I don't like about social.
that are insecure. How insecure? Big age you at, yeah? You're not no little girl, little boy. You're not in your teens. You know better, yeah? You're 20 upwards, and you're there making fake profiles.
Their own insecurities, that's what that
And
is.
you're there pretending you're someone else, catfishing, using people's pictures. You know who you are. Should be ashamed of yourself and embarrassed of yourself.
Michelle James, Facebook.
If you can't say it with your real profile,
Pure evil.
like I've had that with me.
And with your private profile,
No picture.
0 followers. I mean, 0 followers. You're following about 1,000 people,
And they're trying to message you or stalk
and
you.
you're leaving
doing
stirring
the
the pot
most.
in people's comments, leaving the most controversial messages, just so people can jump, just so you can see stuff happening.
I understand if you have like a backup profile, because sometimes it's good to have a backup private profile where no one knows who you are, like you said, your alias, that's different.
Yeah.
But then when you have like a profile where you're out like stalking
Strictly.
and being mean, not to say I ain't use my profiles to fast on people. Yeah, I have fast on people. I ain't even gonna lie, because someone might try and come call me out. So let me call me out on myself, because I'll stand in my truth in it. But I'm like, I'm not malicious.
Yeah. You just fasting, you ain't.
I'm just fasting.
Fasting.
Yeah, but I would not be malicious and purposely go out there and try and hurt someone,
Yeah.
try and like
And
stalk
that's
them
the thing,
and be
what's the intent
negative.
behind your page? Behind
Like-
if you do have a secret page or
Like,
whatever.
what is? And if you're, like I said, if you're at a big age, grow up.
Please.
If you're 30 plus, you're 20s, you should be doing that.
No. Yeah, I was like from 25, you know what you're doing.
From
You
like
know what
even
you
from
do.
you 18,
Yeah.
like just stop
Stop
it.
being petty LaBelle. Move
Stop.
on.
If someone upsets you, feel away, move on, honey. Live your life.
The amount of energy it takes to
Be negative. It is draining and it is toxic. You think I've got time now in 2020 to be making fake profiles?
With all
And
this going
to
on
be
with-
stalking someone, or to be messaging them, you're this, you're that, and cussing them out.
invest in your life, invest in your health, invest in your family,
Invest
in your
in
education.
you.
Exactly. Leave all the foolishness alone.
And the negativity and the toxicity, like, let's leave it behind. That's the thing on social media. There's a lot of negativity and a lot of toxicity.
And if you do get the negativity, brush it off. It's easier said than done, of course, but brush it off, because they don't know you. They only know you. People are going to think they know you from your pictures. Whatever you post don't necessarily have to be the whole you. If you do, then that's up to you. But don't let somebody else's comments break you down because they don't know you. They're doing that for that reaction. So move on, press on, be strong.
Because you'll see people, they have like I noticed the other day, and I was like, you know what, it's because I've never really seen it before, but I heard it all the time, where you have so many positive comments, and you have like one negative comment, and they focused on it. And I saw it with someone had a blue tick, I can't remember who they were, but they had a blue tick. And I noticed they had all these nice comments, and there was this one negative comment, and they addressed only that person. I thought, well, all these people are showing so much love, and you can't even message them back saying thank you, or, you know, that's not, oh, I appreciate you, bless. Not even a kiss or emoji, nothing, but you go straight to the one saying something negative, and you're having like a whole conversation with them. Like, I mean,
don't even give them the light of day.
That's what they wanted.
Hide the comment from your feed, because you know
these
that, right?
trolls. That's why you need to, like, you have to have like that mindset of social media. If it ain't there, I'm okay. Because if you can't function with that, it's like you're gonna feed into the trolls, because they're gonna write that stuff and they're gonna be negative.
They're only doing it to stir you up as well.
Yeah, and people might see me and be like, because I saw this thing on social people. Then once that social people on social media, those people that are so positive and stuff in real life, they're negative. And someone might be seeing this and be like, well, I remember you back in the day. And back in the day, this wasn't me. I'm a different version. Like, everyone has a past. And yeah, you can be like, you was negative and you probably... Back in the day, I'd have been up in there, like, I was a keyboard warrior, honey. Like, I was there with my cape. Especially if you came a black woman, I was up in there, honey. I was like... I was the people them defender. Poor people got now.
But that's one problem we have, right? Social media has caused a lot of cyberbullying.
Yeah.
So I never bullied, but if I saw something in me, because that's just me in real life. If I see someone, I don't like injustice. I've got myself enough mixed up being not mind my business, because I feel like I have to defend people.
Yeah. On social media, pick your battles. Pick which ones that you want to be messaging back. Don't reply to the negative, because the more you reply to them, the more they're gonna keep coming back at you. They'll always want the last word, regardless. They'll always take anything you say and spin it against you, and then you'll get other people jumping on the bandwagon. So leave them in silence. What are they gonna come back with? They look more stupid.
That's why there's a block button, honey. You just block.
That too, yeah. Remove them from.
I don't really have that in my life since.
And that's another thing.
2010.
The whole having a whole bunch of followers. Some people, obviously, if it's for business and whatnot, but a lot of people are out here just trying to get their followers up for no particular reason.
Or they follow you and then they unfollow you because you didn't follow. Listen, my Instagram's dead, bruv. I don't business, yeah? I
follow people with intent, not to get your numbers up. Because
I ain't trying to get popular followers.
All they're going to do is look at your profile. All they're going to do is pre. They're not really going to enhance your life. Numbers don't mean anything unless, like I said, unless it's business, unless you're building something, unless you're trying to create awareness. Don't be focused. Yes, don't be focused on how much people are following you. Just imagine you walking down the street and all them people were following you. Would you not be afraid?
Follow me because you want to follow me. I will follow you. I'm not just gonna follow you back for what?
I'm gonna follow you if I like your stuff.
If you're putting something out there that I like and I want my timeline, I follow people I even know, or if I don't know them, it's something like someone I'm interested in, that, or I'm getting something from there, pouring into me. It's good energy. I'm like being motivated by them. I'm not just gonna follow people.
I think people just like to follow to watch, not necessarily to engage, but just to watch.
It's so weird.
That's the mentality. That's how society is now, isn't it?
Yeah, they're just.
But back in the day when it started, I have friends that I still talk to now that I've met on MySpace and I met on Facebook, and I'm talking about females as well as guys. Well, on them social sites, I was talking to one of my friends now yesterday, and I met her off Facebook, I think. But back in them days, you girls would message, "Oh hi, you're pretty."
What do you? Because there's so much now.
Different generations.
This is what I'm saying. So it's like.
Yeah,
I would.
You could. On this.
Yeah, I can build I can build friendships with males or females off social media. It doesn't have to be a thing, or I'm looking for something or something else, or I'm trying to get clout. I hate saying that word, or anything like that. Like, I just try to make sure it's genuine. But a lot of people, they're out for something, or they'll follow you and be like, "Oh, I do this, I do this, I do that." Follow me back.
Yeah, basically.
I can build your
begging
profile.
The custom. Begging the custom.
Did I tell you about my profile?
Yeah. Do you want to buy followers? No, I do not. I don't need to buy followers for.
Because I hardly got any followers.
I ain't selling nothing.
If I wanted followers that much, I'd go and follow like 500 or 1,000 people, and that's how you get them to follow you back. But
No, not even as well.
no.
It's just not.
No. No.
Yeah. So, what advice would you give to people on the receiving end of cyberbullying?
Block and delete on the internet. I just ain't gonna feed into it. I'm not gonna give you what you want.
It is easier said than done to just. I think once you start reading the comment as well, you want to know. Oh my gosh, what is this person saying? And we always read the whole comment.
That's what I'm saying.
If you know it's starting to get negative, cut it off.
Block and delete, because honestly, it will drive you mad. You ain't gonna. It's only so much you're gonna keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna like, all right, where this person at? Like, we need to find them. And if that's also negative and toxic, that energy to have that, because you're gonna have this in your head, and then when you find out who it is, you're gonna want to do something to them. And more time, it's someone you know.
Yeah, it is. It's scary that it is the people that are closest to you, your frenemies,
That are making up fake
pick your
profiles,
friends properly. Yeah.
giving people fake jobs, posting people on dating sites, and just doing
Basically,
people bad.
Don't put your whole trust in the internet. Remember, it's the internet. Anybody could be anybody behind that screen. Anybody can tell you what you want to hear. Don't give nobody no money unless you are buying a service, you have a receipt, you're using PayPal. Don't send nobody no money.
And remember, what you post online and put online, it stays online. So like right now, what's going on with this cancel culture, based off posts that people have done years and years ago, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, no, I can't believe
it will come.
And everyone has a past, and even though some things you're like, you know what, they need to be cancelled, but when you think of who you were 5 years ago, are you the same person?
Would you now be cancelled?
If you look at who you was 10 years ago, would you say, like, I hear stories about the old me and things I used to do and how I used to act, and I'm like, I'm embarrassed, like, straight.
What do you think about the cancel culture? Because I think that it shouldn't be a case where you just lock somebody off, everybody boycott, because that's still a form of bullying as well.
I think if you cancel everything and everyone, then
all
of us would be cancelled.
Yeah,
we've said and done stuff behind closed doors, just that it wasn't on social media that we should, and we thought things, and I've been like that in the past. So I think if you cancel everything and everyone,
it's more about talking about
where is the room for growth? Where do you evolve? Like, if people was to cancel me based on the old me, I would have no friends. They'd be like, she was a bitch, she was
We
toxic.
all have our moments. We're all human. We're all gonna go through some stuff. We're all gonna say some stuff. As long as you grow and you learn from it,
and it's genuine. But if they ain't
become a
grown,
better person, and I think that's another thing with social media. There's
they
so many
and they go
idols.
to back and war in the comments, and then fan groups. Like, I think it's because we're from a different generation. Like,
it is very much different for the younger ones. Like I say to my little sis, she's always on TikTok and that. She enjoys her dancing and stuff, and I'm like, just take a breather, take some time out. You don't have to be on it from morning to night for. Just, it's still going to be there. The videos will still be there. People are still going to be repeating and doing the same thing. But take a break. Don't let it be your be-all and end-all. Because if it does go... But this is what I feel for the younger generation. When they actually have to go into jobs, because not everybody's going to be an influencer, and not everyone's going to make money for Instagram. When you go into a normal job, are you going to be able to communicate with people? Are you going to be able to conduct yourself properly? Or is your attention span going to be shorter? Because TikToks are like, 10 seconds long or so? Yeah. Like, take a break away from it, and You know what? Because my daughter, she's come from that era as well, where when she was growing up, she wasn't really exposed to the internet like that. Yeah. She had like a DS, and do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it wasn't as right now. Whereas my son versus her, he's like all into YouTube games and stuff. Yeah. So where she's not into. They can be in and out. Like if they're not on it, it's not a problem. She takes breaks. Yeah. She hasn't got Insta. She's not into Face. She's not in it like that. And she'll go in and comment, but she doesn't need to be on like that. My son, he don't care about social media, but he cares about watching the games. Yeah, so if he was to take that away, then he'd be upset. Oh my gosh, if that man cannot watch YouTube or he can't play his game, it is like drama in the house. And me and my daughter's like, what is this? And that's another issue with social media, is that it's taken away from the family household. You can't sit down. A lot of families, if you ask around and say, do you sit down for dinner
Dinner.
around a table and no phones, I can guarantee there's a lot that's going to say no.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone's so wrapped up, even if it's not social media, if it's texting us, any kind of communication with somebody that ain't in the same room as you, it's all gone.
And remember, back in our time, we had the big old dodgy computer that you had to leave college and rush
it
home.
wasn't instant. You couldn't
And
go
then
from
turn on your computer, wait for it to load, because you know
Yeah.
them computers took time, honey. And then you'd sign into
That.
MSN. Now you just take your phone out your pocket and
Yeah.
it's just there in your hands.
instant.
You
And
can't.
then they got the phones at school now,
Yeah.
and they're supposed to be off. But come on,
They bring your
who
phone
know
to
what
your
it
toilet.
was told in school?
You
I
bring the
mean,
phone to the bath. There's no space. When you had your big old dodgy computer, it just
Yeah.
stayed there in the front room and
we're not carrying around that.
yeah, you ain't carrying that. Yeah, listen, like it's a
It's
different
mad.
generation.
It's mad how it's all changing, and I feel like it's still going to be the future as well. So much more new things are going to be coming out.
It's
That's
terrible.
gonna make this seem like a small thing. That's what's so scary about it.
It's too much technology. I'm not with it. I'm just so not with it because I'm like a 90s baby. I'm an 80s baby, but a 90s child. Okay, so like in the 90s, and the 90s was lit. My daughter says all the time, Mom, I wish I was born in the 90s. I was like, well, if you was, you
a
wouldn't
nice
be
time,
here.
yeah.
But she loves the stories and the music and stuff. I remember when I took out my Walkman and she was like, what is that? And she started popping.
Discman. I forgot how to explain.
And my MP3 player. Y'all might not remember MP3 players. That was like the early 2000s. And
Like the early what iPods. Was the early iPods.
I used to have mine hanging
We ain't
out.
even going to pages, honey.
I never had a pay. I remember my mum got her first mobile, the brick with the aerial that she used to pull out.
My
and
mum was
flip.
one of her first to have that. She
My
had a
mum-
pager. She got us pages
Because
too.
my uncle owned a mobile phone shop, so my mum was one of like the first
Yeah.
ones to get ones as well, because her
Listen.
brother was telling it.
So I remember looking at those phones. My mum was used to save them. I
It's
remember looking at them.
heavy.
There was one heavy one. I was like, damn.
Nothing beats a Nokia though. I still have my old ones to be fair.
They were them soldier phones back in the day. They were good.
Right.
There no picture messages on that though. You better say snake.
We had snakes. I was gonna say had snakes. Snakes was sick. Yo, what was them games on the computer? Lemons? Was it Lemons?
No.
Do you remember Lemons?
I don't remember. I don't think I played much games.
I'm older than
You
y'all,
know
so
the tennis one side of the screen and the ball goes down and across the net and you gotta bat it back.
Lemons with the little thick, like you'd eat and like Pac-Man, you know them.
Pac-Man.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
Lemons. Yeah, I
Remember Lemons?
Yeah, I remember Lemons.
Lemons. We used to love. Yo, we was gas. We was gas. Street Fighter.
Oh, Street Fighter.
I used to love Street Fighter.
I was always no. He was.
You
I
got
was chunky.
KO'd. I was
My brother
chunky.
was Ryu and he always used to do that uppercut. Ryu or Ken. And when I said, you know, he used to take all the power and it just kills you off straight away. I was stop doing that. And
Yo.
No.
That's the thing. Then you could enjoy
your
your
siblings.
part of life and your siblings.
Yeah.
Without social media. It's like everyone's a journalist now.
Yes,
It's like
it's true.
when you're going out, you can't just
Or
go to a concert.
a critic.
You can't even just walk the street
Yes.
normally
And
without
paparazzi.
someone just trying to film.
Yeah.
You can't even go to a party. If you get drunk at a party now
It's
or
over.
make a fool of yourself, do not be surprised to see that on social
Yes,
media.
on YouTube.
You know what I can't stand, and this might sound bad, but I just can't. It annoys me when I'm out in the club and there's someone or people
Everyone's just like that.
glued to their phone all
Yeah.
night long, taking
Because
pictures.
it's like you're going out to enjoy yourself.
You're not in the
but you're
moment.
showing everybody that you're enjoying yourself, which
But you're
then
not.
makes me
No, because they
You're
do
not-
this. They do the video. Hey, turn up.
put it down, and then it's like, yeah, you're missing the club, you're missing what's going on, you're missing the party.
Then
Yeah.
10 minutes later, oh,
Yeah,
put the
it's
phone
mad.
down, and they're not dancing, they're not doing nothing. Basically,
They're not storing the memories of
Yeah.
people storing
But
in the
that's the
phone
thing,
now.
yeah. If they're dancing and having the time of their life
That's-
and doing that,
you're in the
that'll
moment.
make perfect sense. You're
Yeah.
in the moment.
But when
if
you're
you
sitting down and you're
Yeah,
bubbling
yeah,
on
yeah.
the chair and then you gotta then edit it and add
this
your
is
caption.
lit.
yeah, this is
Is it
it.
really lit?
No, you ain't done nothing. You sat there all night in the same spot.
Yeah.
All you done is
Your
ran.
feet don't hurt. If your
Take
feet don't hurt, you
pictures.
ain't done nothing.
Trust me, listen, we're at the end of the dance there. We ain't
If we
taking
ain't
no
walking
pictures.
like Bambi,
Because
then
our foot's smashed up, the hair sweated out, like clothes is a mess from sweat. Like, we like,
eyeliners run off.
yeah, we had a good night. We danced all night. Like, I don't drink, I don't smoke. When I go out, all I'm going to do is dance.
I'm going to enjoy
Well,
myself.
that is great, and that's why social media mean, that is the positive of social media as well, I guess, when you are having a good time and, you know, you can reflect on that when you get back home instantly on your phone rather than hiring a cameraman.
That's literally what we are. We're all cameramen and women.
It's documenting
everything,
it's got its good and it's bad. Like social media, like we need it now to do certain things. Like it would be weird if we didn't have it to function the way we're used to functioning. But then there's also like the dark side where there's trolling, there's stalkers, there's catfish, there's weirdos. Like, so it's like you have to be mindful and be careful of what you put out. Like, don't put out stuff where people might be able to find you or personal information.
People are so unaware that they actually have their door number or their street name in the background, or like their car registration. You know how much car registration plates I've seen? I was like, if I was a bad mind person and I was like, oh, this car's been stolen, blah, blah. The whole of their business is just there in a page while they're taking pictures of trainers or their clothes. I'm like, do you not know what to edit when if you are putting these pictures up? Edit your personal information.
You know what? It's so mad. You shouldn't even have to be a thing like that. You should just be able to post what you want. But because there are so many bad mind, vindictive people that are out there that just don't want to see you do good, don't want to see you
People
win.
think that way. People
I just
take
don't.
anything.
You need help. If you're one of them people, because I just don't understand the mindset.
Scary, it's mad.
How your whole life and being is sitting there plotting how to take someone else down.
Well, on many occasions that has been an issue of either life or death and putting your location on there. So people just really be careful of what you put on social media and your location.
It's true.
Information.
I don't post my location ever.
And there's a lot of people with Snapchat.
Everywhere and every time they go out.
You can ghost because otherwise it will tell you where you are. So if I had a friend that was over there and her profile wasn't ghost, I'd be able to zoom into the actual street, to the actual house where you are at the actual moment. But people have it open like, oh, no, it's fine. No, because if you've got random people or even people that know random people.
And stop doing this as well when you're going on holiday. Oh, I'm just going on holiday for 2 weeks. Why are you taking...
AKA, my house is free for 2 weeks.
Why you do that? Go on your holiday, enjoy your holiday. When you come back, post all the pictures you want. Sometimes you have to move in silence because everyone ain't for
Nobody
you.
Needs to know your Instagram.
And every time you're out, you don't need to always take a picture and post, I'm out here, I'm out there. People don't need to
do it later.
Do it later. If you want to do it after.
When your belly's full and you're in your PJs, do it
when you're in your yard, post it. Don't do it there and then because you don't know what weirdo might pull up. Because unfortunately, we live in a world where there's like weird and strange people.
It's true. But I do like as well the fact that you can get instant information, although there's a lot of fake news on the internet, but you can get a lot more instant information through social media. It will spread a lot quicker before it reaches the news, and a lot of things that we see on social media won't even reach the news.
That's also
anyway.
good and bad because they can spread the lies quick as well, but they don't spread the truth that quick.
So it is very hit and miss.
I like Insta just to fast for memes. I just go on the memes, funny little videos. And that's what I get out of it. It just like makes you laugh. I like to post little videos of me actually
a lot of people take it very seriously, and a lot of people have businesses and stuff on there where it is a business platform for them. It's not a social thing.
Well, how many models do you know? What do you do? I'm a model on Instagram. And how many businesses have started? No, I'm not even saying that in a negative way. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you take pictures and you get paid, you get a check for taking pictures and advertising for companies and they're sponsoring you. That's a business. That's your job.
You're making money from your product if you are the product.
So I don't see it as a negative when people are saying it. If you're getting paid for it, it's a job, then you're a model. Now, if you ain't getting paid... Like, that's like me saying I'm an Instagram model. Like, I'm not no Instagram model because I ain't getting paid to my none.
And all those people that are Instagram models, leave them alone. Let them earn their coin in the way that they want to.
Clean living.
If it's not for you, it's not for you. But mind your business.
That's the thing with the internet. It's very judgmental on what people do. Everyone's got their business. But you know what I see is if you can do it, I can do it too.
You found something in you that you can promote and make business from, then why wouldn't you do it? Why would you turn that down? Who's turning down money these days?
Exactly. If you
They
could
want
work,
bills to pay.
if you could have an income, make revenue from sitting at home and just taking pictures, I'm not do it, honey.
You know you have to leave your house and you're making change, and people want to look down on you. Broke ass people gonna be looking down on you for that. You better count your money.
Okay. Like, if my dog was making money from home, I'd be like, I'm all for it, honey. You safe. You like quarantine, lockdown. A lot of influencers.
A lot of people have to be innovative.
How many people have started YouTube since lockdown? Why do you think they're doing that? You think it's because they're bored?
They got the time now.
They're making money, and they know they're gonna make money by just making videos because they're already famous. They've already got like the platform.
They got the following.
So it's
why not?
Exactly, and apparently YouTube pays good. I don't know.
If it fails, or when I say fail, doesn't go the way you want it to go, then so what? You tried it. You tried. Ain't no shame in trying.
Exactly. Do what you do. I mean, look at us. We're on like social media. We've got a Trader View. We've got a Trader View Instagram, and we've got like our YouTube site.
Just do things that bring you joy.
Guys, we're gonna close the video now. So, when you're in social media, using social media, just be mindful and be kind, because sometimes you might think, oh, it's just words, but you don't know what someone's going through. So try and be mindful and be kind with the comments that you leave, because we've seen as well recently what's happened to certain people who've ended up taking their life because of cyber bullying and trolling. So just be mindful and also be aware of your personal information. Make sure you're not exposing too much and leaving yourself open.
Don't forget to take your breaks when needed from social media. It's not the be all and end all. It's still going to be there when you come back. Focus on your mindset more than anything else, because if you're fine, then nothing else can penetrate that. So make sure you're good before you even come back on.
And that, guys, concludes the end of our social media video.
Thank you for watching. Okay, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and share the video with all your friends.
Okay, sharing is caring. Until next time,
Bye.
bye.